Here's the journal that I made for the hashtag Summer Swap 2023 that myself and Marnell from Mimi's Keepsakes were hosting. And so this is going to Jazmin in Texas, and I hope she likes it. I've made this little tassel, and this just comes off at the top here. Some lace on the spine, and there's the front, and I did put a little fussy cut bird on the back there too. There's a little bit of lace, and so the dangle on the front has some chain, and I wire wrapped a bead and some beads there, and there's a button and one of the little coins there, and so that makes a really cool sound. So there's the tag, and I have been using these HP Insta Ink boxes, and they're really great because they're a very thin corrugated cardboard, and I get, I don't know, 1 or 2 a month for my printer. And so this tag is made using that, the bigger piece, and then this tag is made using a couple, 2 layers of the one of the flaps from the box. So there's another item in here that I've made using that corrugated cardboard box, and that's this little specimen slide. And so I just made a little square, and then I cut out a second square without cutting out the middle. So that's on the back without the middle, and then with the middle cut out, I've put a little bit of acetate and this little fussy cut butterfly, and then under that is a little piece of dictionary book page. And I just put some strips of printed cardstock over top, and this is a little hidden paper clip, and I just attached that by thread and this piece of fabric. The front cover has just one of these little ruffle things that I hand sew with the beads, and I just put some extra thread on there, and then this is one of the strips that I do, and I put a piece of twine that's been wrapped. First I put down a little bit of extra thread, I kind of wrap it around, and then I zigzag stitch over top. So this is one of the pockets that I like to make, the ruffle pockets, and I put a leaf there and one of those beautiful butterflies that I got from Amazon. And then inside here, the pocket, there's just a few little things. And these are some pages that I designed myself using images from Graphics Fairy and PicMonkey editor. And I've just made a little cluster here with a button. And this is great because there is some space in there, so I can actually add some extra little things here that are a bit more bulky. Coffee dye papers. These are Eco Dye Papers digital kit from Carolyn's Craft Tree. There's some papers I designed myself. Coffee dyed papers. There's the fussy cut birds. These are digital kit by Junk Journal DeVeo. These ones I designed myself. Some beautiful papers. I believe Marnell from Mimi's Keepsakes gave me these. There's just plain coffee dye papers, which I make. And that's a digital I made myself. And so there's some Edith Holden papers, and I just flip this out so you get the whole page. I don't like cutting those pages up. So in the middle, I've got this envelope, and that's got a few little tickets and stuff inside. And this is an envelope from Carolyn's Craft Tree, eco-dyed envelopes, and I just put a little eyelet there, and this is an image from Graphics Fairy. And so I also made this little card, and this is also from the HP Insta Ink box as the base. And I just put some extra strips and scraps on there and some paper bag. And then I just sewed this on. So I put down the fabric, and then I did a zigzag stitch all around. And then I added this ruffle made from coffee dyed lace and another little coffee dyed. This is, I think these are my mom's old drapes that I coffee dyed, and made just a little gathering of that and a little scraps and a button on there. So something a little unique and different. And that is attached to the string in the middle that holds the tassel on the other side. A few more little tags and a pocket. I make this acetate belly band using file folder, and I've just covered it with book page, and this is a sticker, and there's the tag that goes inside. And I've torn two pieces right down the middle, and then I put book page underneath and then glued the two pieces on top, so you see kind of a middle line there, which is kind of cool. And I did add this little piece of fabric because I want to be able to slide that in and out easily. Little bead that I've wire wrapped. So on the back inside cover, I have this frame, and this is also made using the Insta Ink box. And I've just covered it with strips of printed cardstock. And I actually added some paper underneath to make little hinges. And that's just a strip of paper. I probably use the file folder, and you just fold it in half so it makes a hinge. And so there's 3 hinges. And then I just added on the back, like you would have any other frame, some dictionary book page, and then this image on the top, and the piece of acetate, which I attached using double-sided tape. And there's a little tag to go inside, and this is also using the HP Insta Ink box. And so they're very solid. They're very solid, so they go right in there nice and easy. They don't buckle. And so that's my journal for the swap. And I will be adding a few more things, papers and other little goodies, because she makes journals. So I wanted to send her some supplies to help with her journal making too, and she's going to do the same for me. So can't wait to receive my swap. Thanks for joining me today. Take care.